Alright, we're going to be doing the chest section. So the next part, you're going to need 8 water bottles. And basically, you're just going to put them together like this, cap to cap like that, and throw a little bit of tape on it. Not a lot of tape, just like that. And then you will tape that together. Again, not wasting a lot of tape, but just enough to keep it together. What this is going to do, it's going to go on the side, each end, basically, in between your milk jugs. So you get one milk jug there. Show you in a second. We'll stack the other one up and tape it down. But just kind of push that together so that it's flush and everything's kind of tight. Okay, so this is for the waist. You've got your 2 milk jugs. You leave one how it is, and then you cut off the top of this other one just right above, like where the handle starts, and then go ahead and just cut the handle off because it's just going to get in the way. So basically, there's not much to this. You don't really have to mash it down hard. It doesn't have to go on there flush. Just enough to where it'll sit. You're just going to put tape around this. You might have to use a little bit of tape to keep this steady or whatever. But the biggest thing, the goal I guess for this is you want your chest. Did I say waist earlier? Okay, sorry, it's the chest area. You want your chest to be just below where the water bottles are, because you're gonna have 2 more bottles sitting on top like this, sort of act as the neck. So you kind of want it close, kind of flush. You just want everything to be kind of tight in there. So don't mash it down too far. If you look at it and you cut it and it comes way down there, that's a no-go. You're going to have to redo it with another jug. So just be careful not to cut too much off the top. Basically, you're just going to tape everything together here, make it one solid unit, and then we'll attach it to the rest of the body. So this is the chest piece that's been completed. Basically, just want to make sure it sets level. That's the biggest thing. Every one I've ever built, they always kind of sag off the back a little bit, and it has sort of a dip in the front. It's kind of hard to stick those 2 things together, but that's sort of what you have to work with. Again, it's not a big deal if it's a little lopsided, but you just want it to be able to set flush. Alright, so the neck piece, really, the only reason I did the neck piece anyway, I mean, because technically you could just stick the head on right there, but it tends to lean with this, the jug that's sort of on there crooked. So, just like before with the midsection piece, just take it off, lay it on a flat surface. Really, all the taping in this whole project needs to be done on a flat surface so you don't tape it crooked. But basically, tape the neck piece down so that it's nice and flush and level. Basically, all it's doing is giving you a good base to put your head on, so it'll set a little bit straighter, just like that. So tape all this down, tape the sides down. Actually, you know what? Don't tape the sides down, because here's where your arms are going to go. Sort of like with the legs, where there was a 3rd piece sticking out here. You're going to just attach this bottle sort of to the corner, like it would be going in a shoulder joint or something like that, with the lid side in, and then we'll work on making the arm a little bit longer. Chest piece is done. Your neck's done. Shoulder joints, those are a little hard. You just kind of have to do the best you can do with that. Try to stick it on there at an angle where an arm would be coming forward, because we're going to kind of branch off both sides. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of tape, just enough to keep it together. So with this arm, you're going to take your other bottle and put the drinking part right there in the bottom of this part. We're going to take this this bottle and cut the tops and the bottom off, top and the bottom, then cut it right up the middle, and basically, go ahead and do it real quick. basically you're going to put it kind of how you want it, and it's just going to lay on there like that. Okay, kind of keep everything together. You can kind of adjust it how you want it, tape it down, and that's going to be your arm. They're not super flexible. You can kind of make this work, you know, however you want to. You turn the cut on the inside, you can bend it a lot more. But just tape this down like that and get it how the position you want it. Tape it down, do it on both sides, and then all we got to do is connect the top half to the bottom half, and we're ready to roll. Alright, here's the first arm, how it's connected there, and I'm going to go ahead and do the second arm on tape so you can kind of see how it goes. But you can take this bottle that you cut open, get it how you want it as far as the angle. Manly butterfly tape it, and then with this opening where the slit is, you can basically do whatever you want to here, but I'm just going to leave it kind of straight out. Once you find the position you want, just tape it. And that is all there is to it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Alright. Very end here. You've got your lower half with your legs and your midsection. Sturdy water bottles right there. There's the remaining 16 plus your 3 jugs on the top. So basically you're just going to set it on there. Now it's going to fall forward, one, because it's not structurally sound, and two, because the arms are forward, it's going to bring the whole thing forward. So the best thing to do is lay it on the floor, make sure it's centered up and everything. And again, make sure that this is not hanging off the too far forward or too far back or whatever. So you're just going to put a little bit of tape on it. Might have to bring this up off the floor just a little bit so it's centered. You don't really want it falling over once you get out to start shooting it, but we'll remedy that with some support once you get it finished. Okay, here's the front. Let's get this secured. There we go. Alright, now it'll stay up. So at this point, now, if you are shooting with a shotgun, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because that's how I finished my first one off. If you shoot this with a shotgun, it will fold in half like a little twig. And then, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's great. This is about an hour's worth of work and about 3 or 4 weeks worth of water bottles here. So if you want to do that, go ahead. But if you want to shoot at it, like I said, I do a lot of 22 shooting, so it'll last a good while. Just make sure if you're going to use a bigger caliber, you might want to throw a little more tape on it. But that's pretty much it. Just make sure that the middle and the top and the bottom are connected well. But the rest of the stuff really is not going to fall off that easy. And if it does start falling off, then just you know, throw some more tape on it. But I've never had it to where parts start falling off as soon as you start shooting. So there's that's pretty much it. This is what it looks like when it's dressed. Just threw some pants on it, some old pants, an old shirt. That's a pretty cool target compared to just setting up regular water bottles or something else. Let's go shoot it.